Lucas. I've been thinking a lot about things recently. I'm probably going along with my gut feeling on this one. I really think that you and I aren't going to be a good match after all. If you'd be so kind as to leave and get out of my life, that would be great. I'm sorry, but you know deep down this is probably not going to work between us.
What the heck's the meaning of this, Hillary? What's brought this on all of a sudden? Did you accidentally send this message to the wrong person? Or are you being serious right now? You're not seriously sending me this kind of message a day before we're supposed to get married, are you?
No, I've not made any mistakes. These messages were meant for you, Lucas. I wanted to make this clear to you the day before our wedding ceremony. All my guests that were supposed to come tomorrow have been notified that the ceremony has been canceled.
Wait, what? You've gone ahead and told them that it's canceled? What's the meaning of this? What are you saying to me? That we're over? I haven't got a clue why you've wanted to do this. Are you happy in this relationship? I don't understand.
Well, the situation can't be helped if you're so confused about it, right? That's a you problem, Lucas. You're just a good-for-nothing high school graduate that's made nothing of himself.
Excuse me? Why would you say something like that to me, Hillary? Don't you think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration?
But you know deep down that it's true, right? After all, if we're going to get married, you wouldn't even be able to unless you work for a major corporation. All in all, you've got a really good personality, and I really did think that if I'd married you, I'd be happy and have a comfortable life with you. But when I thought a bit more about it, I knew that it was going to be impossible. I can land someone better than you. You can attend the wedding by yourself tomorrow, or maybe find another woman who's more on the same level as you.
Is this some sort of sick prank you're pulling, Hillary? Is what you're saying for real? Don't you think that it's super unusual for someone to just cancel everything the day before they're supposed to get married? All our guests are going to start questioning everything, including our families. What's the reason for all of this? Please explain yourself.
I've already told you my reason. It's because you've made nothing of yourself. All you are is a high school graduate. You've not done anything successful at all.
What? Is that really the only reason you won't marry me? Don't you think that's a bit of a snobby thing to say? A lot of people these days are only high school graduates. A lot of people go straight into having a job after finishing their education. Also, you knew about this from the beginning of our relationship, but you waited until now to voice your opinion about it? It makes no sense. Why didn't you tell me this sooner? We wouldn't have wasted money on this wedding if you did.
Look, I don't even know myself, Lucas. Maybe I was just in a hurry to get married in general. But when I took the time to think about it, I realized I couldn't be with you. There's just no way that I've got the guts to spend the rest of my life with someone who's ranked at the bottom of the societal pyramid. All I want is to never see your face again. I don't want you to come anywhere near me.
And that's all you could say to me about this? I didn't think things were that bad between us. You never communicated how you felt at all. I honestly never expected to be dumped like this on the day before I'm supposed to get married. But I guess I have no choice but to respect your wishes. I listened to your thoughts, and I kinda understand. I just thought we would have talked more about our issues. If need be, I'll contact you again in regards to any future matters. Some things will need to be sorted because of this happening.
Lucas, don't ever think about calling me again. You disgust me, and I can't stand to be anywhere near you. Stay away from me, you low-life piece of trash.
You know, Hillary, it's a real shame that things have turned out like this. I thought we'd be on a more mutual ground about things. I guess I was wrong. Goodbye, and good luck with your future endeavors. I do wish you all the best, Hillary.
I really can't believe this. I never thought that I'd meet you in a place like this. How did a lowlife like you get into an exclusive fine dining restaurant? Or do you have a twin you've not told me about?
I don't get what you mean by that. But I got in just like everyone else who goes to that restaurant. I made a reservation.
Sure, Lucas. How does it feel to have met your ex-fiancé again after I looked down on you for only being a high school graduate? How did it feel seeing me after I dumped you one day before we were supposed to get married? By the way, the person you saw me with at the restaurant is actually my current boyfriend. He's pretty high up in society, actually. He's one of the most successful men in the city. We're going to get married very soon, actually. I'm so happy I found someone so successful.
Oh, right. I had a feeling that he was with you. Well, I'm very glad to hear that you're happy and things are going good for you. Congratulations on your engagement, by the way. I'm sure he'll be able to give you whatever you want, Hillary.
I wanted to message you to ask how you managed to get into such a high-end restaurant. What were you going to do if you couldn't even pay for the food?
What's it to you if I was able to pay for the food I bought or not? What's me being in the restaurant got to do with you? I'm just wondering what your real reason is for you contacting me, especially after all this time. You wanted nothing to do with me. Are you messaging me to rub in the fact that you're able to find such a successful guy and that you're going to marry him? I don't need that. Why are you going out of your way to contact me? What do you want, Hillary?
You know, I told my boyfriend about you and how you only managed to graduate high school. We laughed so much about it. We both have the same values, you see. We're different from the people who live at the bottom of society.
Oh, so you've messaged me to track my position in society? That I'm a lowlife, right? Is that what you're saying? Well, I can say for a fact that you and your boyfriend have no respect for other people's feelings, and are just rude. You just wanted to introduce me as the lowlife ex-fiancé to see how far you've come. You wanted to show that you've dumped a high school graduate who's apparently done nothing with his life. And since your boyfriend is such an elite, of course he would also look down on me and laugh about it. There's nothing worse than a oh-so-elite couple laughing about other people's circumstances.
Well, I was so close at being taken away from the elite lifestyle, so I was just communicating my disappointment in it, if it actually happened. That's really what it was about, okay? You know, it's best to marry a person who matches your values in life. I'm really happy that I'll marry a man who works for a major corporation.
Well, I can see how full of joy you are about showing off your new life to me. You've not changed one bit, Hillary. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Do you enjoy making me feel small? Don't you have any empathy? Doesn't that make you feel inside when you hurt people like this?
Excuse me, I don't feel empty at all. Why are you saying this crap, Lucas? I guess if you want an answer, I guess I do like making you feel small. I like to have the upper hand when it comes to you. Maybe it's just because you're just a high school graduate. I don't mean to do it, and that's all I can say, right? I can't help but feel condescending around you. It's too easy to feel like that because you get wound up so easily.
Well, Hillary, I hope this time you don't have to cancel the day before your wedding. That would be super unfortunate. Especially if the man was actually lying to you about being an elite in society. I hope that you two can be with each other right through until the end. Whenever that'll be.
Huh? What are you even talking about, Lucas? Am I detecting a hint of sarcasm from you? It's not going to happen this time. Besides, I had every right to break up with a lowlife like you a day before our wedding. I don't intend to break up with my successful boyfriend. He's an elite man who's got a promising future, unlike yourself. I made the right decision to break up with you. You're just a lowlife and you deserved being dumped on the day before our wedding ceremony. Anyway, my boyfriend's going to become the new section manager for his company shortly.
Are you sure about that? What if the offer's not on the table anymore?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? He's confident and successful, so of course he'll be the one who gets that position.
Could you please tell Mr. Jones that he's not to be offered the position anymore? I think he'll be contacted by Healing Resources as well, but maybe it might be better that he heard it from you, Hillary. You're good at breaking news like this to people. I'm sure he'll understand.
I'm sorry, what? He's not being offered the job. Why are you saying that? What's going on here?
The story about him being the next section manager is just a made-up story. He wasn't being offered anything. I'm the president of the company he works for, so I might as well set him straight before anything bad happens. I was really disappointed in both your attitudes earlier this evening, Hillary. He's an adult and should know how to treat people better. There's no longer a job being offered to him, so just let him know that.
Okay, we need to rewind a bit here because you're not making any sense right now, Lucas. Why should I tell him this? Is this a joke?
I'm his boss, Hillary. He'll probably start to panic once he hears about this, so as the role of his fiancé, you need to support him, okay? There's not much more I can say, but do your best with that. I'll also take responsibility for this as well.
How the heck are you his boss? Oh, are you for real? What the heck's going on here? You're completely delusional, Lucas. A high school graduate can't be a boss of a major corporation. Don't you realize how impossible that is?
Hillary, I don't really care about what you have to say to me anymore. I'm not interested in your opinion of me. But what I'm saying is true, and I'm a boss. I didn't think it would be that hard to believe. I'm sorry to break the news like this, but your fiancé's job offer has been cancelled.
Are you seriously kidding me right now? How can you possibly do this? How do you have the right to do this?
When I greeted your fiancé today, I thought for a bit and recognized him from somewhere that I've been before. I called my secretary and asked her to look into him for me. It finally hit me that he was the guy who accepted a position into my company last week. I'm sure he'd already received the job offer, but now that I've seen his attitude towards people, I'm gonna take the offer back. He'll no longer be offered the section manager position at my company.
Now, just hang on a minute. Is this really necessary, Lucas? You've hardly met him, so you can't judge a book by his cover, okay? I didn't think that you'd be the boss of the entire corporation. Who's really in charge? How can you possibly cancel my fiancé's job offer? My fiancé told me that he works for a major corporation. He didn't mention that he was only offered a position. I thought it was more set in stone.
Well, he was only planning on finding work at this company. You've obviously been mistaken, Hillary. The offer's already been taken off the table for him. Unfortunately, these things happen.
What the heck, Lucas? Are you telling me that he wasn't even working for a major corporation in the first place?
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you. You just weren't listening. I guess he got a job offer here because his previous work history was good. I'm sure that whatever comes next for him, he'll be alright in that job. So don't take things to heart.
You didn't answer my question before. How are you the boss of this company? You're making no sense and my head is spinning in circles.
Okay, you've been saying this for a couple of messages now. Could you quit being so persistent and let me explain a bit more, please? What I say is just reality, Hillary, so I won't explain too much more about this. It seems that your fiancé has a lot of pride when it comes to himself. I suppose he might want to know the reason behind why his job offer was cancelled, right? It must be fate that we've all crossed paths. Isn't it destiny that he'd end up in this awkward position?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to make me repeat history? Is that your goal here? Are you trying to make my fiancé look bad because I hurt a lowlife like you? Is that it?
I have no goal like that in mind, Hillary. I'm not interested in doing anything like that. His appearance just gives me a snobby impression. I'd thought he'd be the type to have the sort of attitude that I saw at dinner.
That's not true. And you of all people should see that. So stop imagining things.
Okay, fine. It honestly doesn't matter to me anyways. I'm just speaking the truth, Hillary.
Then why don't we change the subject, shall we? How the heck did a high school graduate like you become a boss of a major corporation? I never thought that you worked in such a high-leveled position, Lucas. You never said anything to me about it. And for a major corporation that's worldwide? How is that possible? This has to be some crazy lie you've made.
I don't know what to tell you, but I've been the boss ever since I'd been with you, Hillary. I thought you knew, to be honest.
Huh? Are you kidding me? You were in that position when we got together? I had no idea. Why would you hide important information from me?
I was the company president back then, yes. I hid it from you because a lot of women I had been with previously were only after the money I earned in that position. That's why I never wear anything expensive or showy. I didn't want to give it away that I was in seat of power at my company. I didn't want you knowing that when we first met. Luckily, you never realized what role I played in society, as you didn't snoop into what I did for a living. But then, you only judged me on my appearance. Then you looked down on and classed me as a lowlife who doesn't contribute to society and broke up with me a day before our wedding. So I guess that was a little bit of an unexpected development for me.
Are you kidding me? You hid all that information from me. How could you do that? It's like you didn't trust me or something. I had no idea about what you did for a job. So basically, you were trying to see if I was ever going to go after your money. Is that why you never said anything to me? Was that really necessary?
I was trying that out, yeah. I wanted to see if you were a good fit for me. That you would be my wife and we'd support each other. I really believed you were until you left. So I kept what I did as a job a secret until I figured you out as a person, and I almost did tell you, but you wanted to break up. But as a result of you breaking up with me, you continued to call me a lowlife and treated me like a second-class citizen. But the worst thing about this is that you showed me your true self and put me down to hurt me. You then went and told your guests there was no ceremony. The wedding was just cancelled, and they probably still don't know the full reason why to this day. You literally left me at the altar. Now, when I think back, I believe it was a good thing that it did happen. It probably saved me a lot of grief that I might have had to deal with now.
How dare you say something like that to me? You lied about your true self. I was only acting like that because you didn't tell me the truth about your job. How was I to know that you weren't a lowlife? To be honest, I don't care if you think that it was a good thing that it happened.
Well, with the way you're talking to me right now, Hillary, I'm glad that we never got married. We wouldn't have been a good match anyways. You clearly didn't love me then, and didn't treat me like a proper human being. It's really your loss. I'm sure there were times that I was in a rush to find someone and settle down, but I'm really glad I didn't now. It would have ended in disaster. I wanted to know if someone would love me regardless of what I did as a job, and what my annual income was. You were definitely not that person for me. I tried marrying someone, even though I got a bad vibe from it. But I've learned my lesson, and that's a good thing. I know what to look for in a person now.
You can't just talk to me like that when you never told me that you were the president. How could you not tell me that? Couples aren't supposed to have secrets from each other. You should have said something. You're actually some big shot boss who's in charge of a whole corporation? Not even from my friends did I hear anything like that about you.
Okay, would you just calm down and actually listen to what I've been trying to tell you for this entire conversation? There are people out there that just want to marry someone high up in a company because they can say they're rich and have a boss for a husband. My job has hardly got anything to do with me as a person. There's more to me than that, and I was just a lowlife to you.
Would you stop saying that? You were the perfect guy for me, but you didn't tell me the whole truth about you. You said that you were only a high school graduate and then you hardly went to any detail about your career. I thought that maybe you were ashamed of being poor and that you didn't want to tell me. You made me think that you didn't do anything successful.
I never made you think that. That was the interpretation you had of me. I wish that people would stop calling each other such horrible things when it's based on their income or job. I honestly don't think I'll ever meet a decent person who wouldn't do that to me. You thought you were so high and mighty, Hillary. Then you found out the truth and put all the blame back onto me? That's not fair.
Oh, come on, Lucas. Don't be like that. Wait a minute. My fiancé is really mad about something. Hold on. What did you just tell him?
Maybe Human Resources got in contact with him about the job offer. Wouldn't it have been easier if you told him? Either way, I know it's my fault that it had to be like this, so I feel a tiny bit guilty.
As you should. So he lost his job because I introduced you to him at the restaurant earlier? Because he's my fiancé?
It's not only because of that, but it was a starting point of him not getting the position. Don't you think it's kind of bad that he couldn't remember the face of the boss that he was eventually going to be working for? To act how he did in the restaurant and towards me was completely disrespectful. Especially when it's the first time you're introducing someone. So I just decided that he wasn't a suitable fit for my company. I want to hire people who have good people skills and have a decent attitude. I suppose this would have happened sooner or later when I found out what he was truly like. So I guess I can't help that.
He's so mad about it, though. And I think you know that it's unfair to dismiss someone way before they've even done any work for the company. He even told me that it was all my fault that he didn't get the job. He said that he'd break up with me. He left me behind at the table. Oh, what are you going to do about this, Lucas? You're the one who decided to not give him the job. We were about to get married, and it seems like that's not going to even happen now. It's all because of you!
I guess try and do your best with what you got going for you, Hillary. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest.
Are you kidding me right now? Is this some kind of revenge you've been plotting against me and my future husband?
No, I wasn't planning for revenge, Hillary. I had no idea that the guy I met was going to be your future husband. It was just how it turned out to be.
I can't believe this crap. Are you still holding a grudge over me canceling the wedding? Is that it? You just wanted to have some fun with me and ruin my life?
After all this time, you really think I'm still holding a grudge over that? Why? If anyone hasn't moved on from that, it's you, Hillary. The partner I was looking forward to marrying was standing right in front of me. But in the end, you turned out to be completely different. You weren't who I thought you were. I actually thank you for breaking up with me back then. I was saved from a potentially terrible marriage.
How dare you? You can't seriously thank me for that. I had no idea who you truly were. I'm not happy about this at all, Lucas. I'm about to be dumped by my current fiancé, and it's all your fault, Lucas. You've gone too far this time.
Well, he wasn't an elite and didn't have any position of power. He wasn't going to be the next section manager for my company anyways. He was telling you lies, Hillary. So to be honest, Does it matter if he dumped you, if he was pretending to be something he wasn't?
Well, if that's going to happen, why don't you try starting over since I know who you truly are now?
Excuse me? What did you just say to me? You want to get back together with me? Hillary, are you kidding me?
I only just realized when I saw you today how much I actually missed you and that you were a way better person for me than my current fiancé. I should have stayed with you in the first place. Then I would have found out you were a successful businessman. The decision I made 2 years ago was very impulsive and completely stupid. I take it all back. I'm being remorseful here. So why don't we start again? Will you get back together with me, Lucas? Just like old times? We'll have so much fun together and so much to reminisce on.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting back together with you, Hillary. You've been so up and down with me in this conversation. It put me off you for life.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Why are you being so unreasonable? It's not like you're seeing anyone, and I'm free now. Isn't this how it's supposed to work out between us? You don't think it's fate that's brought us back together again?
I think we've got different interpretations of fate, Hillary. Like I said before, I've got no intention of getting back together with you. I know what you're like now, and I know that you'd only be with me so you can get my money and be rich beyond your wildest dreams. Besides, my wedding ceremony is next weekend, so I'm definitely not going to leave my future wife to be with a money-grabbing woman like you.
What the heck? You're getting married next week? I thought there was no one else involved. You're always lying to people, aren't you? So you've just decided to get married without my blessing. Do you think that's normal, Lucas? What am I supposed to do about this?
I guess you didn't know that I had someone? Did you really think it was any of your business? I'm also engaged to be married, and I'm really glad that I found a woman who appreciates me for who I am, and not my wallet. You're not doing anything, and I don't need your blessing because you're my ex. I don't want anything to do with you. With that, good luck with your unemployed fiancé who has a tendency to over-exaggerate his successes. I think you'll be happy together. Goodbye, and good luck, Hillary. You're going to need it more than me.
Just wait, Lucas! You can't just abandon me! I'm still in love with you and I want to be with you. Don't you get that? I've only just realized what I'd lost. Please give me another chance to fix all of this. I'll do better. I promise, don't leave.
Would you quit it with this disgusting behavior? I'm so over it.
Excuse me. All I want is to be with you and marry you. Please just give me another chance and we'll be a lot happier.
I completely refuse to do that. I said it's over, so you need to accept that. I can't talk to you anymore, so I'm just gonna block your number.
What? No, please, I'm begging you, don't block me. I haven't done anything, please, don't do this to me. I love you and miss you.
Oh, please, Hillary. Don't act so desperate. It's not a good look for you. Good luck hunting for your new elite husband. I'm sure he'll be a catch. But with your personality, you might be able to find any guy to marry. After that, Hillary was dumped by her boyfriend after he lost his job at Lucas's company. Apparently, she desperately tried to get back together with Lucas, but he was having none of it. He immediately blocked her and ended their interaction. Hillary has started from scratch again when it came to looking for someone to marry. With her search being not so successful, she was getting super exhausted. Now Lucas is with a different woman. It seems like they're both living happily as a married couple. With that, we say congratulations to them. Well, at least to Lucas, not Hillary. She'll probably be living with a bunch of cats in the future.
Hello, Leslie. What are you doing right now?
I have a day off today, so I'm currently at the hospital. Is something the matter?
You're not working? My, how lucky to get a day off in the middle of the week. While Kennedy's still working, no less. Aren't you at least a little bit ashamed?
I'm working hard every other day, Mrs. Roberts. What can I do for you?
Neither you nor Kennedy have been coming over to visit us these days. Mind telling me what's up with that?
We don't get many chances to visit, and recently we've both gotten busier with our jobs, work piling on and all.
That's just an excuse, isn't it?
It's not, I assure you.
You seriously can't make some time to see me and my husband? See, this is exactly why I despise women near 40 without any children. It's like you don't feel responsible. You're just saying work this and work that when you're just running, aren't you? Anyone would agree that load of BS is just a good excuse to explain why you don't have children.
But it's not like that at all, you see. It brings me sadness that you would think that way, but we will visit you whenever we can, I promise.
And when would that be, precisely? You do have your day off today. You get over here right this instant.
Right this instant? I'm still at the hospital, Mrs. Roberts. In addition, it does take about an hour and a half to get to where you live. I also have some other plans later on in the day, so I'm afraid today will be difficult.
Ugh, excuses again?
These are not excuses, Mrs. Roberts.
I wonder how we can live together if this keeps up.
What? We don't have any plans to live together, Mrs. Roberts.
Give it some time, and you won't be able to say that sentence anymore.
What do you mean?
You see, dear, we've decided to reform our entire house.
Oh, is that so? I didn't know about that.
It's going to be a big project, and the house will be bigger when it's done. Aren't you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited. When will the reforming start?
We're still discussing that, but once the construction's finished, I thought we could live together.
Oh, what?
It's scheduled to finish sometime next year, so you'll have plenty of time to get ready, right?
Mrs. Roberts, could you refrain from deciding stuff for us, if you please? Like I said, we don't have plans to live with you, not to mention the fact that our jobs are so far away from your home.
Kennedy can commute to work by car, and you can just quit your own job. You aren't doing much of anything in any case. A businesswoman approaching 40. Ugh, what a cliche.
I have no intention of quitting, Mrs. Roberts. It's a technical job, after all. I get guaranteed leave, so I have no wishes to stop working just because I have days off.
That's irrelevant, my dear Leslie. You and Kennedy are coming to live with us, and that's final.
That will only make things worse for us, Mrs. Roberts. Plus, doesn't Miss Olivia live with you at home? You already have a younger adult living with you. Isn't that enough?
For now, sure.
What? Is Miss Olivia going to move out or something?
What are you on about? She's not going anywhere. That girl's coming with us when we move. But in the event something happens to us, you're going to take care of her after all, so without you living under the same roof, it's rather inconvenient, wouldn't you agree?
What? What exactly are you saying, Mrs. Roberts?
Huh?
We are going to take care of Miss Olivia?
But of course you are. Kennedy is Olivia's only brother, and they have to support each other, wouldn't you agree?
I doubt that's what Kennedy would want, Mrs. Roberts, and I think you know about this. Kennedy doesn't particularly like his sister.
Oh, That's only superficial nonsense. Either that or he's just saying that it's you he's talking to. They are family, no doubt about that, and they must help each other out.
Forgive me, but I beg to differ. But in any case, we already have so much on our own plate, we can't help Miss Olivia in any way. She's not even working, despite all of her credit card loans. There's no way we can help her.
That's exactly what family's for, Leslie. Olivia's your sister too now, isn't she?
I'm sorry, but I've never thought of her as my sister.
The heck? Then what was she in your eyes this whole time?
Only that there's someone else living in your house. We've only met like twice since Kennedy and I got married. And she spends most of her time secluded in her room, doesn't she?
That girl's a hard-working academic. Her room's filled to the brim with books. Unlike you, an unintelligent, broke woman, she reads her time away.
I read books too, Mrs. Roberts. The only difference is that I can only buy books I can afford, but with everything else.
Oh, shut the hell up. You're going to live with us very soon, so I suggest you get comfortable with Olivia.
Mrs. Roberts, I'm going to be clear here. We're not going to live with you.
And during the reforming, my husband and I are going to visit other relatives.
I see.
But they say they really don't have the space for Olivia and can't make any more room. So I'll say my thanks now. So it's done.
Wait, what? Don't tell me you're entrusting us with her.
Is that such a bad thing?
It's just not possible. We can't take care of that kind of dead weight.
Why? Aren't you a cruel human being? Choose your words wisely before you say them. What do you mean by dead weight?
I think I can speak for your other relatives when I say so, but it will only be a huge bother for Kennedy and I, so let's put a pin in this.
It's already settled, and Olivia's getting ready under the pretense she's moving in with you. She'll head over next month, or maybe the next. Take good care of her.
Are you not understanding what I'm saying? We don't have the space for her books, assuming she brings any.
When it's finished, the house will become Olivia's dream home, you know, and you'll be living in it too. Maybe you should ask her for the arrangements.
What? Her dream home?
The second floor will pretty much be her study, you see. We're planning to install a lot of bookcases.
And how do you propose Kennedy and I live there with those plans in mind?
Let's live happily together on the first floor. We'll install a private bathroom for Olivia, too.
This is unbelievable. You're really going to let your own daughter live out her life as a recluse?
It's Olivia's life. She decides how to live it. She's our adorable daughter, after all.
And yet you accuse me, a childless spouse approaching 40, that I'm only using work as an excuse to not have children. What about Olivia? She's 44 right now, isn't she? There's no way she's going to get married, and she hasn't worked a proper job in over 10 years, right?
She had a proper job up until 10 years ago. Isn't that good enough?
And I never told you the reason why I'm at the hospital. I'm actually expecting a baby.
What? Really?
I was going to tell you after I had a proper examination. It's a shame it turned out this way.
Oh, how marvelous! All the more reason for living together, isn't it? You're finally having a baby! Oh, I can finally see my first grandchild.
Not in a million years will we live with you.
What? Why?
We can't live in a newly reformed house with the second floor a haven for a recluse. With our darling baby, you see. And also it's another thing to live on the first floor with our family, with Mr. Roberts and with you, while Olivia gets the whole damn second floor to herself.
A child changes everything, Leslie. I'll have a chat with Olivia and see if we can reach a compromise.
In either case, we're not living with you. We have no intention of taking care of Olivia either.
How heartless of you. Kennedy would never say such nasty things.
And also, Kennedy and I are planning to build a house of our own.
What? Really?
We were worried that we couldn't help you in the event you're not doing so well, so we were thinking if we build a little bit closer to home. I'm starting to think it's a lost cause.
You were thinking about that for us?
Yes, on the condition that you make Olivia independent, but that won't seem possible anyway.
I want to live with my grandchild, too. I've been waiting 3 long years for a grandchild, you know.
Perhaps you should be hopeful to see Olivia's child. Since she's so important to you, you're willing to reform your whole house for her sake. Well, first she has to touch some grass if you want her to get married and have children. She isn't so much dead weight for me and for Kennedy. Perhaps oversized piece of trash is a more accurate description. How about you start by making her stop asking for credit card loans? Leslie felt like she'd gone a little too far with what she said, but Kennedy praised her, saying great job when she told him what happened. Later on, Kennedy himself contacted Mrs. Roberts and told her that the plan to build the house closer to home was scrapped, and they would be instead building even further away. He also told her that unless Olivia became independent, even when the baby was born, Mrs. Roberts would never see it. Chloe, my mother-in-law, was enraged, scolding her son for insulting his own sister that way. But George, my father-in-law, agreed that although he did love his daughter very much, she couldn't live like this anymore, and he told us he'd ask her to find her own place. But then Olivia flew into a tantrum and nearly destroyed the entire house. The police had to get involved to stop her. Now Leslie and Kennedy are apparently searching for ways to cut ties with Olivia.
Hi, Evan. It's Tom. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, what's your question?
I haven't heard any progress about the project you're working on right now.
Oh, sorry, I'm working on it now. I got the edited document from you like 10 minutes ago, so I need to make changes.
You're still working on it? Seriously?
Yes, I mean, I could have finished it during work hours if you gave it to me a little earlier.
Okay, and? Are you blaming it on me?
No, I'm not.
This is what happens when you don't check everything beforehand. You are so useless.
I did ask everyone to see if they needed help with anything, including you.
You need to double check. I'm always busy unlike you, so I was probably not paying attention.
Sorry to say this, but you were looking at golf clubs online.
That's because I need to go golfing with the head of our business partner this weekend.
I didn't know about this. I should have been receiving emails from them too.
I got a call from them today, and it's just going to be the two of us.
I see. Anyways, I'll get it done by today. What time do you want this done by?
Within 3 hours.
Okay, I'll try and get it done within 2 hours.
Make sure you don't stay that long.
Why?
You're wasting electricity. It's not free, you know. Should I charge you for that?
Why only me? There are other people here also, and to be honest, I don't want to work overtime either.
You don't want to work in general, huh? Also, you are saying that you don't want to work overtime, but you probably leave some work undone on purpose so you get paid more, because the payment is better than your working hours.
Can you please listen to me first before you make that statement? I'm in charge of 3 big projects, so there's no way that I can finish all of it during work hours. So that's the reason why I need to work overtime. It's not because I get paid more, okay?
I shouldn't have hired an incompetent person like you in the first place. I need to talk to HR about this.
Why would you need to talk to them about me?
Because you're a loss for the company.
Really? I think I'm making a profit for the company.
How? You're working overtime on purpose, and you just chat with people during the day.
That's because I'm helping people with their work. I don't want to waste my time talking about things that aren't related to work.
Yeah, that's an excuse. You need to work extra hard if you still want to be here.
Actually, I think I'm the only hard worker here in my department along with Brian.
I have no clue what you're saying, but since you work under me, I will force you to work for the hours you wasted.
Including lunch hours?
Of course. I eat lunch at my desk while doing work, unlike you, who goes out to eat. Why don't you try to be like me? I'm a competent person who gets work done early and leaves work every day right after working hours.
I think I already worked those lunch hours by working overtime. Also, I don't mind you leaving after working hours, but can you at least explain to the other people about the project and whatever editing you did that day instead of yelling at me? I have too much things to do.
It's not enough. Excuse me? When did I yell at you?
You yell at me every day.
I'm just lecturing you.
No, you're targeting me. You just don't like me going home after working hours, right? I know because you assigned me work 5 to 10 minutes before I end my shift. I'm doing too much work, so I would appreciate it if you could divide some work to other people in the team, like Brian. He's a hard worker and sometimes helps me with the projects I'm working on.
You got some damn nerve to say something like that, even though you don't work. Brian works hard unlike you, so stop complaining and work, okay? Don't be on your phone.
You texted me first, and I'm just replying to your texts.
Do you want me to fire you?
Why all of a sudden?
Because it seems like you want to argue with me all the time.
I'm talking to you normally, you just think that way. I actually don't have a problem quitting.
You don't need to act tough. I know that you're panicking now. LOL.
I'm not. Now please excuse me, I have work to do. The next day... Hey Brian, sorry for texting you after your shift, but can I ask you for a favor?
Hi Evan. Sure. What's up?
I don't feel too well lately, so do you think that you could help me with the projects?
Of course. Wait, were you doing everything on your own?
Yeah, because Tom told me to take care of it.
Why didn't you ask me?
I didn't want to bother you, plus I thought that I could do it on my own, but my body is telling me to give up and ask for help.
Hey, don't say that. Let me help you. I don't want you to collapse.
I'm doing my best not to let that happen. Thank you, Brian. You're the only one in the department that I can count on.
Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you trust me. Actually, why doesn't Tom ever help you?
I do ask him, but he says the same thing every time. I'm busy preparing documents for the meeting or meeting with someone from our business partners. This time he says that he's going golfing with the head of one of our business partners.
What? He said that he's going on a golfing trip with a Hooters girl this weekend.
What? Seriously? Wow, he lied to me.
Yeah, he's trash. He makes excuses so he doesn't need to do anything. He even watches YouTube videos which he calls educational videos when it's sports and short clips of movies. He said that by watching those, he can brainstorm how to market the company, but it doesn't have anything to do with our industry.
He doesn't take his job seriously. Hey, but at least he likes you, though. He really hates me, and it's stressful hearing him yell every single day.
OMG, I hear him every day before I leave the company. Sorry for not being able to help you. He has no right to yell at you like that. He doesn't understand that all of the projects are successful because of you.
It's okay. I don't listen to him anyway. Don't worry. He'll face problems someday.
True. It's just a matter of time, LOL. Anyways, let's meet up tomorrow to discuss what I should help you with.
Thank you so much for helping me, Brian. Talk to you tomorrow.
No problem. See you tomorrow. Take a good rest tonight.
A few days later...
Evan, get your ass to work. Where the hell are you? You're late.
What? You didn't hear anything? Were you at the meeting this morning?
No, because I don't need to attend. I just came in now.
I never heard of a boss who doesn't attend a meeting. Anyway, I need to be hospitalized for a week because of my chest pain and severe headaches. I think it's because I've been working too hard. I'm sorry for your inconvenience, but would appreciate your cooperation.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You're taking off from work for a week just for that reason?
This can lead to a heart attack or stroke. It's pretty life-threatening.
You are going to cause a problem for the company again. You're probably lying.
No, I'm not. I'm actually hospitalized right now. I was carried to the hospital yesterday.
That's just an excuse because you don't want to come in for work, right?
Please don't say that. It's not. This is what happens when you work too much. I would appreciate it if you could work things out so our other employees don't have to go through this.
Why would I listen to a person who slacks off during work?
You don't need to be that rude, you know.
Who's going to do your job then?
I asked Brian because I thought it was easier to ask him than you because he's helped me with some of it.
Wow. I feel so bad for Brian because now he needs to take over your work you probably haven't done.
Actually, we're almost done preparing for the 3 projects.
Hey, if you have time to text now, can you come to work? I bet you were grabbing coffee somewhere, so come to the office immediately. Don't leave your work to Brian.
What?
You heard me. You will get fired if you don't come in within 30 minutes.
I just told you that I'm at the hospital now, so I can't go.
Stop lying.
I'm not. I can send you pictures, but I know that you'll just say that I picked up the pics from the internet, so I won't do that. Now, will you excuse me? It's almost time for me to do a few examinations, so I need to go. A few hours later...
You didn't come, so you're fired.
What?
I gave you 30 minutes, but you decided not to show up. It's fine because we don't need someone who doesn't want to work here.
Oh my god, do you ever listen to me? Do you want me to send you screenshots of the conversation we had 30 minutes ago?
You don't need to because it's a waste of time.
You should listen to people because it can be something important, you know.
I do listen to people, but not you. I will get started with your retirement process, so you don't need to come in from tomorrow, okay?
Wait, I didn't submit my resignation letter yet. Plus, you don't even have the authority to fire me.
Yes, I do. I will fire you for lying. About the resignation letter, I wrote it for you.
What? That's illegal.
So, who cares about that? I submitted it and it's already accepted, so you're done. Don't ever come back.
Wow, I don't even have a word to say.
Appreciate me that I did it for you.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you. I wanted to quit anyway.
I bet that you're going to be crying later on, lol.
I think that you'll be the one who's gonna cry. Are you 100% sure you want me gone?
Yes.
Okay then, I don't care if you face problems later on. Bye. A few days later.
Why aren't you picking up? I've been calling you many times.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Busy? You're probably doing nothing.
Why are you still rude even after I quit?
Come to the office right now. It's an emergency.
What?
You're not fired, so if you come and apologize, I will forgive you and let you work here again.
Is your brain made out of Fruit Loops or something?
Excuse me?
You're the one who fired me. Let me guess, you still can't do anything without me, right?
Yes, so just shut up and come to work. We're in trouble.
Of course you are, because I was in charge of almost all the projects. Brian helped me, but he doesn't fully understand everything. Now, do you realize who you fired?
I didn't expect for this to happen. Why is this happening?
Well, let me see. You made all your coworkers do all the projects without explanation, and while you were watching YouTube videos and shopping online, reported everything as your credit, even though it wasn't, and yelled at people all day, every day, and leave the earliest.
Damn! Shut up! Being a boss is tough and stressful.
You weren't even doing anything. What are you talking about?
Yes, I was. You just didn't know.
Oh, and looks like you had a date with a Hooter girl this weekend when you said that you were gonna go golfing with the company's business partner.
What? Who told you?
I'm not gonna tell you. You not arguing back means that it's true, right?
Hey, shut up and just come back. I know that you're in some kind of trouble because you are not working right now, right? I could go talk to the HR and cancel the resignation.
What trouble?
Money-wise and mental health issue. You probably lost your confidence and feel lonely now, right?
I don't have those problems because I already found a new job.
What? New job?
Yeah, I now work at my friend's company. He originally approached me, but I turned it down because I wanted to challenge myself to work at a big company. But it wasn't what I expected, so I thank you for making me quit the company.
Why did you find a new job without my permission? I never allowed for you to do that.
I don't need your permission because it's my decision. Anyway, I wanted to work somewhere else, so I have nothing to do with you.
Are you seriously not coming back?
Yes, do you not understand what I just said?
We are panicking now. Please. I will apologize from the bottom of my heart. Do you not care about us?
You're just saying that to save yourself, right? I will not accept the apology, and I don't care because I don't have anything to do with you or the company, so deal with it by yourself. I thought you said that you were a competent person.
Please don't say that. If we get into trouble, I will be responsible for everything.
Yeah, and? Are you gonna run away from this? Maybe you should experience this once. Why don't you go and talk to someone else about this? If there is anyone, though.
I asked everyone, but they all said that you're in charge.
Well, sorry, but I'm busy now and I don't have time to read it over or something.
I did, but I don't understand anything.
Proves that you weren't doing anything and didn't bother to check the project beforehand. Looks like you were the one that was at a loss for the company. Bye, scumbag. After the incident, since I had no reason to go back, Tom panicked and didn't know what to do. The project failed and it resulted in financial loss and a bad reputation. The company was furious about this and also found out what he'd actually been doing during his working hours, and the fake resignation letter that he created. The company demanded compensation and fired him, and now he's in debt. He doesn't know what to do and is homeless now, feeling miserable, but since it's his own fault, I don't feel bad for him at all.
Mark, there's something on my mind, and it's not easy for me to say, but I'm going to say it anyway.
What is it?
I think that you should find yourself a new job. I mean, you only work like 2 times a week. In your free time, you play video games at home or go out with your friends. Don't you want a full-time job?
I don't. I already live in a nice house and I'm happy with my life. I don't think there's any need for me to change anything.
But I'm the one paying for it all. Don't you think that's a little unfair? If I were in your position, I'd feel bad that I wasn't making enough money. And also insecure about my future.
What the hell? Are you saying that I'm a loser because I don't have a full-time job like you?
I'm not. I just think that you should think about your future. You can't rely on me forever. I mean, you're still young. Don't you want to do something meaningful with your life? Don't you get sick of playing games and going out with the same group of friends all the time?
Whatever, you don't need to lecture me. I should have never married an older woman had I known that you would start lecturing me like this.
What do you mean by that?
I wish I'd married someone that was younger than me. I mean, they're prettier and more loyal. I married you because I have a stable job and income, that's all. I thought that if I was getting married, it would be better to marry someone like you, someone that could take care of me for the rest of my life. But I guess that I was wrong.
You're already thinking about your post-retirement years?
Sort of. The one good thing I got out of this marriage is that you bought us a room in this high-rise condo. And the mortgage payments aren't that high, are they?
I didn't buy this place. I pay a pretty high rent for us to live here.
But I'm sure that is not a burden for you, seeing that you make good money. If we're being honest with each other today, I think that my love for you is gone. I don't have any feelings for you anymore.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sick and tired of you telling me what to do all the time. You might be 5 years older than me, but that doesn't make me your child. I'm your husband. You should treat me with more respect.
I'm not being bossy because I'm older than you. I'm just asking you to do the right thing for the both of us. It doesn't make sense that I'm doing all the work here.
You can think whatever you want, but don't share your thoughts with me. It's really irritating.
I had no idea this bothered you so much. Fine, I won't say what's on my mind anymore. But please do some self-reflection on your own then. Mark?
What do you want now? Stop nagging me. I've had enough of your complaining.
I know that you brought over a woman to our apartment while I was at work.
How the hell did you find out? I don't care that you found out, though. I'm going to see whoever I like whenever I want to.
Well, I won't allow you to bring them over to my apartment. And I can't believe you let her use our bed. What were you thinking?
Fine, then do you want to get a divorce?
What?
And I'm taking this house. You can go find yourself a new place to live.
Do you hear yourself? Do you know how selfish you're being right now? We're renting this place under my name. Why should I be the one to move out? And we're still married. I have every right to complain about you bringing women over to our place. Don't you understand that you're committing adultery?
I don't care what you think of me. I'm no longer in love with you, and this is my life. I'm going to do as I please. I'm sick and tired of listening to you complain all the time. I've had enough. I want you to move out.
So this means that you want to file for a divorce.
Yes, that's right. I don't see any benefits in staying married to you anymore. It stresses me out to be with you. It's not good for my health. I want you to move out as soon as possible.
Are you sure this is a good idea? Isn't it better for you to move out?
I don't think so. I like living here.
I don't think that you'll be able to afford the rent. Do you even know how much you make right now?
I may not make as much as you, but I'll be able to pay the rent. It's not a problem.
I don't think you understand how much the rent is.
Do you think that I'm stupid? I think that we have the divorce papers at home.
Yes, we do.
I'll file them soon then.
What the hell? We haven't even finished talking about this. How can you be so selfish? You only make $800 a month. How are you gonna get by?
The rent is not that high, so I can manage. I don't spend that much anyway. I'm going to get back on my feet after we get divorced. I'm going to remarry a cute and young girl who takes better care of me.
Life is not that easy, you know. You're not going to miraculously find a great job when you want to. I didn't think you were such a lowlife.
What did you just call me?
I said that you're a good-for-nothing lowlife. I think we've done enough talking. You can file those divorce papers.
I'll file them as soon as possible. I'm so glad to have you out of my life.
Likewise. But I know that you won't be able to keep up with the rent. I can't wait to say I told you so to your face. You're sure of your decision to continue living here, right? You won't regret it later?
Yes, I'm sure. How many times do you have to ask me that? I love living here. You should change the name of the lease from yours to mine.
Will do. I wish you'd had appreciated me more, though. I did so much for you. I'm the one that's been supporting you financially ever since you quit your full-time job.
Well, as my wife, that was your obligation. It's nothing to brag about. All you did was pay the rent, and it's not even that much. It's like $100 a month, right? I'll pay the rent from now on, so move out as soon as you can. I don't want to see your face anymore.
Okay then, I'm moving out.
Great!
I just can't believe you're so stupid, though. Your punishment is coming your way soon. I've warned you. And I'm going to live my life happily without you.
Why do you keep on acting like I'm not going to be able to pay the rent? I'm not going to get punished for anything.
Well, if that's how you like to see things, fine by me. If I need anything more from you, I'll contact you through my lawyer.
Sounds great. I'm so happy that I don't have to live with you anymore.
Same here. Bye, asshole.
Yo, pick up your phone!
I'm at work, and we agreed to not speak to one another, remember? Text me instead. I did everything that you asked me to. What else do you want from me?
First of all, why did you take all the electrical appliances from my house? I called you last week about it, but you wouldn't pick up your phone.
I bought all those appliances, so I have every right to take them. It took me a while to move into my new place, but now that I have, I needed my appliances back.
Fine, I guess I can't complain about it, but you could have given me some warning. Now I have to go buy some appliances for myself.
I suppose, but why are you telling me all this? I'm sure that your new girlfriend can help you with the shopping.
Actually, there's a bigger problem. The rent is much higher than I expected it to be. There must be some sort of mistake.
Oh, so you finally got your bill. You should have read the contract when we changed the name in the agreement to yours.
I guess.
But this has nothing to do with me, so you need to figure it out on your own. I've been paying the rent up until now, and you never cared how much the rent was. It's not $100, you idiot. More like 10 grand. This is all your fault. You need to take responsibility for your actions.
So there's no mistake in the bill. The rent is 10 grand.
Yes, the rent is 10 grand.
You deceived me! The monthly rent is worth my annual salary amount. There's no way that I'll be able to pay this much.
I'm sure that it is a stretch for you. Good luck.
Is that all you have to say to me? Good luck? Are you having fun seeing me struggle like this? You knew that the rent was too high for me. Why didn't you say anything? I thought that the rent was like $100.
How could you assume that the rent was so cheap? You live in a nice place. It can't be that cheap. Don't you have any common sense?
Well, I saw that you paid a lot of money when we first rented this place out. And I also contributed all the savings that I had at the time. That's why I thought that the monthly rent wouldn't be so high, because we had already paid the majority at the beginning.
Well, that's not the case. It was money that needed to be paid to secure the room because it's so popular. And we also used the money to buy furniture. But what kind of an idiot are you to think that we could live here for so cheap? Your stupidity makes me laugh. You're a real joke.
Stop being so condescending! And this isn't funny at all. I can't afford to pay my rent.
Then why don't you ask your girlfriend to help out with the rent? I mean, she's living with you. That's the least she could do.
I can't ask my girlfriend to pay the rent. She looks up to me. She's 10 years younger than me.
It was stupid of her to choose to date you. I guess all you can do now is look for a decent job that pays well.
So you're not even going to offer to help me out? I'm not going to be able to find a new job in such a short span of time.
Well, if you can't come up with the rent, you're going to have to move out. The superintendent is going to ask you to pay the rent for the month that you've been living there.
But if I can't pay, I'm sure that will come to you next. I mean, the lease used to be under your name, so...
But we're divorced now. I don't have an obligation to help you out. Your parents are the guarantor, so I'm sure that the superintendent will get in touch with them if you don't pay the rent.
I didn't know that. How did I not know this?
So, you can't get away with not paying your rent. Your parents are going to be so pissed off with you when they find out about this. If your parents get mad at you over this, you won't have a place to live. Why are you even calling me about this? I thought that you never wanted to speak to me again.
I had no idea that this place was so expensive. You should have warned me about this. This is all your fault. You should take responsibility by paying the rent.
Why would I ever do that? I'm no longer a part of your life. Deal with it on your own, you scum.
Did you just call me scum?
I did, because you are scum. You only married me for my money. And then you quit your job and spent your time doing whatever you wanted. You made me do all the household chores and wasted my money on games and gambling. And on top of that, you found yourself a lover and had an affair. After that, you made me move out and tried to take my house from me. I don't deserve any of the crap you put me through. Now, you need to deal with this mess on your own. I'm no longer a part of your life.
Look, you have a point, and I'm sorry for the way that I treated you. I didn't mean for things to end like this between us. Can't you help me out for old time's sake? I mean, we used to be married.
The past is the past. It means nothing to me. We're strangers now.
Please don't say that. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I see how bad that was now. You still have feelings for me, right? Please don't leave me to suffer like this.
Feelings? Are you crazy? I don't feel anything for you anymore after the hell you put me through. You're the one that kicked me out. I suffered plenty. Now, it's your turn. I'm living in a fabulous new place now, and I have no intention of moving back in with you. My rent is pretty expensive, so I don't have the luxury to help you out with your rent.
Can I move in with you then?
No way.
Can we give it another try, please? I realized how much I love you after you moved out. I'm really sorry. I won't do anything else to hurt you.
I'd rather die than get back with you.
I'm serious! I know that we can make it work.
I hate you for what you did to me, and you're a loser who just wants to live with me for my money. I don't need you in my life. Now, can you please stop texting me? Good luck with your rent. If you can't pay the rent, I guess you'll need to borrow the money from somewhere. Although it's none of my concern now. Stop bothering me. I'm busy. In the end, Mark was not able to pay his rent. He suggested to his girlfriend that they escape during the night, but they were caught by the police the following morning. He had to beg his parents to help him pay the rent. He was then kicked out of his apartment and had no choice but to live on the streets until his parents forced him to live with them. As a result, his young girlfriend left him. He still owes his parents the rent they lent him, so he's desperately looking for a new job. He no longer has the freedom to do whatever he wants to do. He spends his time regretting the poor decisions that he had made that led him to this current situation. As for Melanie, after divorcing Mark, she lives a happy and fulfilling life. She even found herself a beautiful new boyfriend and continues to work hard at her company. She loves her new life without Mark. She made the right choice in divorcing Mark.